Hello, welcome back to Roslyn Court. We've got the most amazing evening this evening, which is... Status quo. Yeah. Oh. Who's done these? Hello. Welcome back to Roslyn Court. My name's Maureen Butler, and we're going to have a good evening this evening, despite how it's going at the moment. Yeah. This is June the 1st. We were supposed to have Paul Sartin here this evening, which is just really sad. And I didn't want to replace him, really, because I couldn't think of what could possibly, replace Paul Sartin. However, I was then speaking to Dave Pegg, like you do, and he suggested Anna Ryder. And then when Anna Ryder was going to be here, Jerry Colvin got in touch and said, well, why didn't he drop in as well? So we're going to have just a really fantastic evening this evening with the two of them, which is good. We've got the usual raffle. If you're in the room, you're in the raffle. At home, if you donate, you're in the raffle. If you can't donate this week, then go on the chat and I'll put your name in the raffle. Okay? So we're going to start. Oh, what are you going to win the raffle? Yeah, exactly. Thank you. What we're going to win is Anna Ryder's CD. Hooray! And then second prize, Who Gives a Crap emergency toilet roll. Hooray! Did you notice, Anna, that the applause was slightly bigger for the toilet roll? Did you? Oh, well, don't feel hurt at all. Right, so to begin the evening, we are going to have, if he stops chatting at the back, we're going to have a bit of Jerry Colvin. So can you welcome him onto the stage, please? Hooray! Okay.
Oh, thank you, you hero. God, you do this up, Godzilla. Hello, my name is Jerry Colvin. I'd like to play you some songs things I've made up myself. Would you mind holding my glasses? Why, thank you.
Is this a magic trick?
No.
Do I have to produce them occasionally?
Well, only when I do the... I thought I'd do something different tonight. I thought I'd do... because it's an absolute pleasure as I stumble from one senior moment to another that I'm here, and it's a pleasure to come and play support to a brilliant Anna Ryder. You can have a great night. And I just thought, it was a bit different doing a couple of songs at the beginning. I was wondering about songs I hadn't done for ages, and I was wondering about... I'm so nervous. I was born up north, but I was brought up in Bromley in Kent, and in 81 Maxwell Gardens, and behind us there was a big field, and it's now the Harmony Estate. And my friend Patrick and I, who were great friends at school, his name was Patrick Melody, which I thought was a great name, and he married someone called Melanie. Absolutely, you couldn't write it. It's like my world, Melanie Melody. And they met at the town hall in Orpington at the disco, at Civic Hall really, but Civic Hall doesn't rhyme with anything. And they'd both been stood up by their prospective dates, and they got together. And they eventually ended up living on what we called the Harmony Estate, which was built behind 81 Maxwell Gardens, where I was brought up. And I know this sounds freaky, but it's like almost like whoever's writing the simulation that we're all in has created this thing that I can't get away from. And I really liked it. And we used to call it the Harmony Estate. It wasn't called that. It was called something like the Sunfield Estate. But the reason we called it the Harmony Estate was because all the streets were named after famous composers. And Pat and Mel lived in Tchaikovsky Avenue, which is why I never sent them a Christmas card. because it was before the internet, and I defy anyone to be able to spell Tchaikovsky. And I had to say to him, why don't you just move to Bark Avenue? Which is B-A-R-K, isn't it? Anyway, I just wondered, I thought it was a really romantic story, and I'm wondering if they should really be on the Harmony estate. And it's the field. It's field, forgive me for saying this, it's where my mum and dad used to make me and my sister run round collecting feathers from another song. Anyway, I hope you like it. It's called Living... It's true! You see, you couldn't write it. And it's called Living in Harmony, and I hope you like it. I don't know whether I can play it standing up. Her watch said 8. She would have to wait to be slightly late. She didn't want him to think she was too keen. He'd bought some flowers, nothing fancy, just forget-me-nots. He thought he should have bought that box of dark chocolates. And they stood there side by side in the early evening rain. And they waited until 9 o'clock, but their prospective dates, they never came. Remember when they met? He hadn't started shaving yet, dragging on a consulate and laughing. If I could weave a hex, I'd take them back to the town hall steps. And when she says what happens next, I'll say, my dears, you'll never guess. In 20 years from now, you're living in harmony. She went to leave, he caught her sleeve and said, excuse me, please. And handing her the flowers, continued, would you like these? She said, they're lovely. Well, she lied, because they were not at all. Just some old forget-me-nots in tin foil. And they went off to the Wimpy, and they met on Wednesdays. And within a week they were holding hands, and within a year they had nothing left to say. Remember when they met? Well, how could anyone forget? Both stood up and soaking wet and laughing. If I had just one wish, I'd take them back to before all this. And as they are about to kiss, I'd whisper in their little ears, in 20 years from now, you're living in harmony. Living in harmony. Living in harmony. They built harmony on the place they used to play. Where the playground was, they built the Harmony Estates. Flats and maisonettes, some for sale, but most to let. 1,000 families all living harmoniously. This is them now. He slammed the door and said, those kids have done the lifts again. I've had to walk up 15 flights and it's pouring with rain. She put his tea up, nothing fancy, just some eggs and chips. She thought she should have done those breaded cod fillets. And they sat beside the telly, waiting for 8 o'clock. And they crossed all of their fingers, pinned their hopes on their 6 numbers coming up. Remember when they met? They were too young to place a bet, high on just one cigarette and laughing. If I had just one more wish, I'd take them back to 76. And when she says, where do we go from here, I'd interrupt and say, go anywhere. Or in 20 years from now, you're living in harmony. Living in harmony. Living in harmony. Very kind. Glasses. Oh, I like it. Brilliant. My God, you're beautiful. You are, sorry. Thank you very much. I thought it was appropriate to do a poem about 81 Maxwell Gardens, because where I lived, I was brought up there, and next door there was a guy that had been born there, and when I lived there, and he's here tonight. It's obviously gone, it's a ghost. But it was really intriguing that I wondered, when I was a kid, I don't know whether you did, but it's the first house I'd kind of lived in, and I thought I'd be there forever, because you're a kid and you know it so well. You know, the shed for me was Bobby Charlton, and the little flower pot was George Best, and you know, and I thought I was going to be, you know, Dennis Law, and I just wondered, and I thought I'd live there forever, and this poem is called 81 Maxwell Gardens, and I don't know whether it's any good because I've never read it ever, so there you go. I have become the boy next door who forgot to take the bins out. The kid superstar passing to Bobby Charlton shed, flower pot best, who buried his goldfish in the orchard next to the action men, killed in action, headless, handless, manipulated but eagle-eyed, aunt kissed, mother smothered with a Christmas pillowcase. I have become the teenager next door, all Oxford bagged, velvet jacked, centre forward parting, Alan Clark shirt holding, Fonz fresh and glitterballed, first shag, first car, first fag, consulate. I have become the office boy next door, photocopied hand, face, arse, toner smelling, three-piece suit, three-piece suite, three-piece Bernie meal, big match, see a Saturday wrestle girl fumble, Marlowe room slow dance shuffle, late bus desperation, Deptford brawl. I have become the married couple next door, people carrier, tut-tutting, theatre like the dentist, piles, three-piece kids not going out in that fat. What time do you call this? Pissed on wine, on tax, sucked and stitched. Let the cat out, let your belt out. I have become the old man next door, shuffling, shove, halfpenny pinching window widower. See you soon, Dad. Busy at work, bloody liar. Loose women, place in the sun, away or home, all alone. You've got the garden, rather cocaine, rather my old hip, rather be the boy next door. I want to scream, but I can only croak. Be quiet. He doesn't hear me. They never do. They never will. As the kid superstar passes to shed Ronaldo, flower pot bail, house for sale. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Cheers, gorgeous.
So we'll get more of that. in the second half. Those of you who didn't buy tickets, I'm afraid you don't. Yeah, So it's that time now. We're going to introduce to the stage the most amazing, multi-talented, funny Ryder. Yay!
Oh, you didn't quite carry on clapping until I got to my seat. I enjoyed that. Jerry Colvin, poet. Woo! Love that. Yeah, he mentioned action men. I had an action man. I mean, a real proper action man. You know, I'm not making some kind of thing. An action man from the toy shop. Okay. Hello. I like your accordion on your T-shirt. Yeah, I had an action man, and the other day I went sailing, and every time I go sailing, I'm not a posh person, we just go in a borrowed boat, okay? But I used to go sailing as a kid with all my brothers and sisters. I wasn't going to say this story, but you reminded me. I've never said this story, but I had an action man, and he had a little French resistance dinghy that he blew up. Did anyone have that? With little oars that were black, and they had a yellow tip. And we sailed down in the Solent, and we went into Allen Bay, and with all the different coloured sands and everything. And I put my action man, which was called Roger, and it had one arm, one hand missing, like Jerry said. And put it in, and one of the oars fell off. And so every time we go to Allen Bay, we go, "Oh, my action man oar's down there. Can we look for it?" Because we could see it. Because my mum was quite good at diving and swimming, and we sent her down there, to get it. When we were kids, "Oh, Mum, get my action man oar. Go on, get it." And it was 18 or 20 feet or something, quite a long way to dive. And she tried. She was really knackered when she got up, and the sort of, we said, "No, go and get it. Go on, we can see it there." And every time we go back, sorry, this is a lot. Are you bored? Sorry, it's a bit of a long story. She didn't manage to retrieve it. So I just imagine it all kind of whittled away into the, the little tiny, a tinier action man oar, but maybe still recognisable. And, I'm like in Toy Story, when the action man oar from the dinghy was gone, I went, "Oh, this dinghy's just no good anymore because it only has one oar, so it won't work." So I sort of discarded it, and used it for other things. But anyway, sorry about that long story. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I've got to do the turning off thing now, John, because I've muddled up the thingies here. I'm very slick, aren't I? Okay, so I've got to do the thingy where I get rid of the reverb, which is like that. It's very silly keyboard. But it makes a nice sound. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm very excited to be here, so I'm over-talking a bit.
Attention
walked away from her empty bottle slinger after 14 years of living with him alone. She's always been a musician. She's been seen on the stage. A new man, see the two kissing. She's happier than she's been at any age. You can't undo what's done, but you can get out while you're still young. You can't hide, but you sure can run. You can run, girl. You can run. Still going strong. Still going strong. Yeah, yeah. Still going strong. Still going strong. Still going strong. Woo. Still going. Still going strong. Oh, thank you very, very much. I'm just going to. Oh, thank you. I am wearing the same shirt as the advert. So I've just got to throw this aside like this. Okay, now it's time for accordion. Peace to all accordions on earth. I like those awkward silences, don't you? I don't think there's enough awkward silences in life. I think people try to fill everything. It's quite nice having a silence, especially an awkward one. I should have had this ready. Right, there we go. Pedalboard. Okay. I got an accordion because I'm a piano player, and then there weren't any pianos in any venues anywhere, you know, so because they'd all been chopped up at the time that I was sort of playing the piano earlier on. So my mum, who was an accordion player, said, "Why don't you play the accordion?" And I went, "Well, yeah, that'd be good." So she gave me one of hers, and it's all right on this side, it's just that side, you know, because you can't see it or anything. So you have to, but there is a thing, you know, it's not like very difficult. There's just lots of buttons, and you just have to press the right one. No, it's not. It's not too far to reach, no. But the bigger ones, the 100, this is a 48 bass. Sorry, I'm not going to go on too much, but it's a 48 bass. 120s are really, really heavy, and they make like great big dips in my shoulders and make me feel really tired. So I've just got 48, which hasn't got all the notes. So I have to make them up from other notes. But yeah, so this side's all right. This one, so to help you, you've got like dips in the note. There's a little dip where I can feel. Look, you see that? That's a C. I know it because it's got a dip in it, in the thing where you feel. Anyway, that was interesting, wasn't it? Yeah. So you get to do trumpet noises in this song. Would you like to do trumpet noises? Hurrah! This is not one of my songs. It's a Bessie Smith song, but I have a feeling that over the years that I have changed the chords and the words and the tune. But I still credit it to her. It's called Reckless Blues. So your bit goes. Da, 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 da. Okay? Do you want to try it? Okay. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Excellent, that's so good. If you haven't caught up with it yet, it is like a chicken noise, which everybody knows because everybody likes chickens because for some reason they're comedy. I don't know why. But anyway, chickens are like that. And that all you do is like you keep the note on like so. So instead of it's like And if you lower your eyelids, it'll help. I don't know why. Anyway, I've got to go and get something. Hang on a minute. Forgot. Hurrah! I've got an actual trumpet. This is my pocket trumpet. It doesn't really fit in my pocket, but they call it that anyway. Okay. What? Have I not plugged it in even?
No, you plugged it in, you bypassed.
Oh, well done, John, for spotting that. Giving a round of applause to John, sound man. Woo! I'm so professional. Hello, streaming people. Hello. Thank you for watching, if you are the person who's watching. Usually it's one person when I do Facebook Live. Yeah. When I was nothing, nothing but a child. When I was nothing, nothing but a child. All you men used to drive me wild. But now I am growing old. But now I am growing old. And I got what it takes to get all of you men told. My daddy says I'm reckless. My daddy says I'm wild. My daddy says I'm reckless. My daddy says I'm wild. I ain't good looking, but I'm somebody's angel child. Oh, Daddy, Mama wants some loving. Daddy, Mama wants some hugging. Oh, darn it, pretty papa. Mama wants some loving right now. Oh, save it, pretty papa. Mama wants some loving, I vow. Get ready for trumpet noises now. My daddy says I'm reckless. My daddy says I'm wild. Go. My daddy says I'm reckless. My daddy says I'm wild. Go. Well, I ain't good looking, but I'm somebody's angel child. Yes, I'm somebody's. Yes, I'm somebody's angel child. Woo! Thank you very much. Over to Morag.
People at home, I know you're enjoying this as much as we are. So if you are, and you're in a position to, please could you donate something towards the putting on of this concert, because we are a very small independent venue without any backing, and we sort of rely on people like you sending us a little bit. Now, let's think about how much you could send us. Now, I've just been talking to my daughter in Galashiels, and the sun is really shining there. So if anybody in Scotland would like to send us the price of some suntan cream, that would be lovely. And anyone anywhere near here, if you'd like to send us the price of a hot chocolate, which is what we all need because it's blooming freezing out there, that would be also very much appreciated. Thank you very much. And Anna, where can people get your CDs and that? You've got loads of stuff.
Have I?
Yeah, loads of stuff you can sell to people.
I have got quite a lot of things, and I haven't brought them all here tonight. I've got some CDs, but I've also got a book of the Fairport tour that I did in '99. I'm bragging now, aren't I? I was on tour with Fairport. Whoa. I was in tour bus. Oh. But yeah, I wrote a spoof diary which has cartoons and stuff in it, but you can send off for that. They're very heavy, so I tend not to lug them around now. T-shirts, all sorts, coasters, mugs, anything that I can make money out of, really. Just blatant commercialism, really.
Yeah, right, okay, yep. And where can people get these things?
Yes, you said that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Morag, for putting that my way. Mm-hmm. From my website, annaryder.co.uk. You can buy those. Or you can buy some of them tonight at this prestigious venue at the merchandising table.
Okay, right.
Hurrah!
I'm just going to take a toffee of shame for that there Jerry Colvin, who's chatting at the back.
That's all right. I don't mind people chatting at the back because it's like a sort of nice hubbub of vibe. I think he was helping Andrew to put the table back together that was dropped earlier. Did he hear it, everybody at home? Like a big thud. Yeah, the whole bit of furniture just fell apart. And everybody, yes. Okay, sorry, John. John's the sound man tonight. Very good. Sounds great. Oh, I've gone too far there. Sorry, it's my glasses. Right, there we go. This should be fine now, hopefully. Yeah, I think I'm going to sit down to play this one. Oh, no, I nearly lost my thingy there. Right. I'm a bit worried about you people here, up there. 'Cause I can't see you. What are you up to? What are they doing? Are they just standing there? Okay. Are you all right? Are you warm? Not bored yet? I have to do this, right? Like that. Thank you. See, if you're a performer and you just get used to awkward silences, it actually works quite well. Because we're always trying to fill all the gaps, somebody's got to say something, Anyway, I wrote loads of songs during the lockdown, which gladly we don't have anymore. And this is one of them because there was a period where I just wanted to, it was really, really nice just staying in bed. Did anyone else have that? Just, not for very long, but just I could just go to bed now,
Sitting up and down in the garden, staring at the fence, or a big bowl of cereal, and saying,
That sounds amazing. I just did staying in bed.
When's the next time we're going out?
Yes, well, I just...
Take my time with the cereal since we're in no rush.
Well, that is a completely different thing than what I did, which was being at home, writing songs and stuff, but also having a bit of staying in bed and eating cereal as well. Yeah. So this was a song that I wrote called Stay in Bed. I'll stay in bed till the world warms up. I'll play like dead till this storm breaks up. I'm away in a dream. Though the dawn's up, I'll lay in this bed right until the storm breaks up. Oh, it's a long time. Was I born at the wrong time? I've got no strong line to anchor me to mine. No sun, no shine, no sun, no shine. 2 long years, I know where I've been, just under here, waiting for the lights to turn green. I've lost my thread, stuck in a virtual machine. It seems unclear. Oh, I'm in between. Well, look at that. The swallows are back, ripping out of a thundercloud, moonlit white and moonless black. If they can fly, so might I. I got a new soundtrack. But for now, I'm staying in bed. Good night. Thoughts remain in my head. Yeah, my eyes shut tight. I'll stay in bed. Yeah, I'm staying in bed. I'll stay in this bed. Here I am in my bed. I'm in my bed. I'm in my bed. Here I am. In my bed. Asleep. Right, thank you very much. Sorry for the swapping of instruments. But I have to swap instruments, but carefully, because it's quite small up here, isn't it? Okay, do you want to see my special magnetic laser display board? So it's got special magnetic songs that I've written out, and I can put them on here. And this is the tartan shortbread. It's tartan shortbread top. Yeah, I love it. It means I can just swap things round. Okay, now when are we finishing this bit, Moira? Because I mean Morag, because I've forgotten. 30:30. Oh, yeah, great. Okay, I'm just working out what I'm doing here. Oh, I know. Yes, okay. Right. This is a song. I have this other show that I do, which I've done with my friend Nikki Cure, who is, recognised. I'll tell her that. She'll be very pleased. Nikki Cure is an artist, and she's really interesting. Oh, more things falling over. Oh, no. Help. What's going on? There's drama happening over there. Sorry about the streaming people can't see what's going on, but there's like a kerfuffle, which is always really exciting. Yeah, so my friend Nikki and me, we do a thing called radarbud.com, if you want to look it up, because what we do is we just go, okay, let's do something that makes us interested and maybe laughing quite a bit. So we usually end up laughing for 7 hours, like doing things like we did pogo stick across Warwick in 2020 because there was nobody there, and we just went on our pogo sticks and went right across Warwick. There's a film of that. And we done at Christmas, we done dressing up as Christmas trees. And we went to the station, the railway station, and I went to the ticket office and I went, could we have 2 singles for 2 Christmas trees to Warwick from Warwick Parkway? And the ticket office man did not bat an eyelid, did not ask us anything. He just gave us 2 tickets. Nobody did anything. We were quite disappointed. But when we arrived at Warwick, the man who driving the train jumped out of the train and went, "You have absolutely made my day." And he took a photo of us, and we were dressed properly in Christmas trees with just our faces sticking out and lights going on and off and everything. So that's the sort of thing that we do, you see. So, and what we did is we created this show, which is films of my songs. So we've made a load of films, and I sing my songs, and we sort of sync them in. And so there's films and me at the same time. Whoa! So if you ever get a chance, which you might do, because there might be a gig very close, possibly. I'll be speaking to somebody later, so that you might be able to go to a gig where there's these songs, but with films that are also, well, quite entertaining and funny and everything. Anyway, this is one of them. This is why I'm saying it. This is called Sorry for Myself Train, which Jerry might remember because the very first time that I performed it was at that actual gig where you were being the custard creams. I'll leave my sofa on the pavement, write my goodbyes on the wall, post my keys in a post box, and push my piano in the swimming pool, place my records in the freezer, throw my trumpet down the drain, set fire to the table, and take the sorry for myself train. Ooh, it's a slow train, and it stops at every station. Ooh, I got a ticket, now I need an explanation for why this happens to me. Why I'm so unhappy. I roast my shoes in the cooker and leave my books in the sink. I'll lose my cordial in the treetops, and then I'll drink all the drink. I'll hang my French horn on a lamppost, leave my money in the rain, push my bed out of the window, and take the sorry for myself train. Ooh, Thank you very much. Did you see that? My knob fell off. Did you notice that? Yeah, you saw it. So you had your eye on it. So if it had gone somewhere there, you would have seen where it was, wouldn't you? It happens all the time. Instruments falling apart. Okay. Right. I'm going to sing this one in honour of Paul Sartin, who was supposed to be here, but he's not here anymore. When I see your face, I see the joy in you, and I see the boy in you. And when you're in this place, I hear the song in you, and it doesn't matter about the wrong in you. There's wrong in all of us. Everybody loves you. Everybody loves you. When you call my name, I hear the fire in you, and I feel the wire in you. When you light that flame, I see the fire burn, and the wire twist and turn, and I see you yearn like the yearning in all of us. Everybody loves you. Everybody loves you. When I look into your eyes, I see the sky in you, and I see the cry in you, and it doesn't matter about the lie in you. There's a lie in all of us. No, what really matters is the soul in you, and the life you're singing is holding you. That's the tie with all of us. Everybody loves you. Everybody loves you. And everybody loves you. Thank you very much. I didn't know Paul, but I saw his band, Bellowhead, quite a few times. So yeah, it's very sad. He was only 51 when he died. So you know, it was a folk legend. In case anybody doesn't know who he was, look him up. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Would you like a Johnny Inney one? Okay. Right. So this one. You join in by going ouch, but in a sort of nonchalant fashion. So it's after the truly ouch divine. Okay, and you can also do which is like the hi-hat, and you can do some more trumpet noises as well. That'll be exciting, won't it? So the trumpet noises are like a sort of, you did the chicken trumpet, which is like, but this one can be like a sort of gonk one, which is like, gong, 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 You can play about with your mouth, you know, like make it go through your nose a little bit and stuff, you know. So have a go at that because you'll get a little instrumental, okay? Yeah, so this is called Truly Divine. I've got no idea. I wrote it, but quite often I don't know what my songs are about. So never mind about that. You know, you can just make of it what you want. Take this life of mine. It's like a shoal of fishes in wine. Take this life of mine. It's like hanging a mattress on a washing line. Take this life of mine. It goes right up to a zillion and nine. Take this life of mine. It's truly divine. Yeah, yeah. It's truly divine. Take this life of mine. It's like a dinosaur without a spine. Take this life of mine. It's like finding a needle in a porcupine. Take this life of mine. Like a hidden message in an intricate design. Take this life of mine. It's truly divine. Yeah, it's truly divine. You can have it if you want it, if you can find out what it's for. You can have it if you want it, you can keep it in your bottom drawer. Take this life of mine, it's like a shoal of fishes in wine. Take this love of mine, I say it's truly divine. I say it's truly divine. Yeah. Try the trumpets. Yeah. Take it. Okay, try the hat. And at home, please. Yeah. Some trumpets. You take it now. Yeah. You take it. It's truly divine. I say it's truly divine. See this life of mine is like a seahorse. I can't remember the words now. Take this life of mine like a dinosaur without a spine. Take this life of mine like finding a needle in a porcupine. Take this life of mine like a hidden message in an intricate design. Take this life of mine. It's truly divine. I say it's truly divine. I say it's truly, 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 truly. I say it's truly, it's truly. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Divine. Thank you so much. May I now introduce you to Morag. Morag's got a special tin.
Speaking of truly divine, it's time for the raffle.
Yes, can I play some raffle music? Can I do raffle music, please? Oh, go on, let me do some raffle music.
But you can't pull the raffle at the same time as doing that. Yeah. Right, give me that and you can go back to it. Okay. Rosalind, you've won the CD. And Carol, you've won a toilet roll. Thank you. You can stop now. Thank you. Right, you've got one more song, and then we've got a break. That's the end of the live stream. Okay.
Okay.
Hey. Back to Anna.
Oh, yes, I know what I'll do. Okay. Right, thank you very much. This is very exciting. I keep changing my mind about what I'm going to sing, because that's what I do. And it's the prerogative of being like a solo person, because if you're playing with a band and you suddenly change your mind, it's not very good, is it? So it's another one that I wrote in the lockdown, which is this song. If you can catch the chorus, do. You just walked right into my song. I couldn't stop you. You had a thing about you. I had to sing about you. I had to know everything about you. You just walked right into my song. You just jumped on my page. I had to look at you. You jumped out at me so undoubtedly. You nudged me up into another key. You just stood in the middle of my page. I had to lock myself down, shut myself up. And now that I've found you, I don't want you to stop. You put words in my mouth, you're changing my tune. My north has gone south and my over's a bassoon. Woo, into my song. You walk right into my song. Woo, into my song. Nothing's right and nothing's wrong. You just lay down on my piano keys. I had to look at you. You had a chord inside you. The moment that I spied you, I had to spend all my time beside you. You just lay down on my piano keys. You just walked right into my song. I couldn't stop you. You had the key to the door, as if you'd been here before. It's almost like you wrote the musical score. You just walked right into my song. I had to lock myself down, shut myself up. And now that I've found you, I don't want you to stop. You put words in my mouth, you're changing my tune. My north has gone south and my over's a bassoon. Woo, into my song. You walk right into my song. Woo, into my song. Nothing's right and nothing's wrong. You just walked right into this song. I couldn't stop you. You had a swing about you and sing about you. I had to know everything about you. You just walked right into this song. I had to lock myself down, shut myself up. And now that I've found you, I don't want you to stop. You put words in my mouth, you're changing my tune. My north has gone south and my over's a bassoon. Woo, into my song. You walk right into my song. Woo, into my song. Nothing's right and nothing's wrong. You just walk right into my song. You just walk right into my song.
Anna Ryder. Can we please thank Jerry Colvin for his song and his poem, and also Andrew and Roger and John and Phil and Chris and Una and Naomi and And also Lizzie and Galashiels, who's been posting on the interweb this evening and basking in the sun, and we are very pleased for her. That's lovely. So next week we have Shake Me Up Sally, which is Sally Ironmonger and Brian Carter with Tony and Leslie Petty. And they came here and did a floor spot, and the harmonies they do are absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And then for the following week, we've got Namara, who were here ages ago, who sang really brilliant songs that are sort of European-based, English songs and European-based, now very punchy and but also very beautiful. Lovely, lovely. And then on June the 22nd, we have Charlie Hanna, who is a great local singer-songwriter with a big following, which is good, yes. But really, what we need to do is to thank Anna Ryder this evening, who's been spectacular. Thank you, everybody. If you've enjoyed it, please donate. And we'll see you next week with Shake Me Up Sally. My name's Maureen Butler. This is Rosalind Court. Thank you very much.